Alright guys, welcome back to another video of Dr.Sxratch! So, got a fun one coming at you today. Got a couple new tickets that I've never done before. We got our Break the Bank, the 50 times CashWord, Ruby 7s, and $1 Million Loterias. For Break the Bank, we have tickets 21 through 24. CashWord, we have 47 and 48. Ruby 7s are 46 and 45. And $1 Million Loterias number 2 and 3. So, we'll start off with our Break the Bank. And let's see if we in fact break the bank. So, match the numbers, win that number, get a cash stack, get $50. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, last Break the Bank, ticket 21, it's gotta be you. 18, 2, and 6. There it is. I had a feeling it might be this one. Oh, 2 winning numbers on that one. Okay, let's check down here first. 26, 40, and 23. 36, 38, 37, 31, 33, 21, and 35. Okay, so see what our winners are up here. $5. Okay, so 10 out of the 20. No issues there. So now we will get into the Ruby 7s. We'll do ticket number 45 first. So, reveal 2 matching amounts, win that prize. 2 matching amounts, 3 symbols, winning numbers. If you pull a 7, it is triple the prize for that symbol. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. 500,000, 1,000, 10, 20, 500,000, and 20. Okay. 200, 10,000, 100, 10,000, 500,000, and 500,000. Okay. See what our symbols are. Cherry, cactus, and boat. 20, 35, 46, 53, 48, and 3. 54, almost. Okay, 38, 10, 43, 45, no, 42, 55, maybe we'll see a 7 on this one, 26, 23, 46, oh, okay. right, match a number there. See if we can add to it. 34, almost. 8. 39. 4. No, we had a 3. 29. 14. 21. And 31. Okay, so we had matching, what was it, 46? Let's see what we got. $10. Okay, can't complain there. See if we can go back to back. Number 46. We'll do our winning numbers first on this one. Okay, nothing on that one. All right, let's check our CashWord here. We'll do ticket number 47 first. I've actually never played these. My mom loves them, so I just figured I'd get it because she likes them. So we have our games 1 and 2 prize legend. Okay. And then we have game 3 prize legend. Then you have your multiplier symbols, so match 2 symbols and get a multiplier. And then you have all your letters down here. So let's see how we do on this one. U and P. Here's a U here. No P. U and P. And this one may take a while. I feel like you can probably miss a lot of them on this one as well. U and P. Here's P here in pilot. Here's another P on proof. Here's a U. Another P. Okay. J and F. J, F, J, F. J, F. Hopefully I'm not missing a lot of stuff here. Here's F and loaf. Another F here. Another F. Is there no J's on here? No, I don't guess so. Did I miss anything? Nope. Okay. X and C. There's a C here. X and C. X and C. There's 2 C's back to back there. And this one may be a little boring for you guys. There's another C here. X and C, X and C. Nope. Okay. M and H. Another H here. M and H. M and H. Those are N's. M for map. Okay. WV. Here's a W here. Another W in throw. There's a V. W and V. W and lawn. I'm sure you guys are probably a lot faster at this than I am. I'm sorry. Okay. DK for Donkey Kong. D and K. I feel like D is probably going to be in a lot of them. D and K. Here's K. D and K. D, K. D and K and desk. Okay. Z and B. Not a lot of words use those. Here's a B here. Z and B. B here. Oh wait. Didn't I say D a while ago? I did. I missed that one. Z, B. Okay. L and Y. Here's an L. There's another L. Two L's here. Another L. A lot of L's on here. But no Y's. Don't see any Y's. No. Okay, a lot of L's on this one. L and Y right there next to each other. Another L here. L and pilot. Okay. I and E. So now we're starting to get some of our vowels. I and E. Here's an I. E. Another E and reduce. E here. Okay, so it looks like we got something in mile. I, E, I, E. Here's a lot of them. Okay. there. Here's an I. Man, I'm sure this is probably so boring for you guys. I'm sorry. I may not get any more of these. Another I. Here's an E. Another I here. Okay, let's do it again. E. E. Another E here, so we have few. E here. E. Another E. I am pilot. Another I here. I here. I here. E. I. Another E here. E here. I. E. Okay, I think that's all. So come on, S. T and R. So we have T. 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 Here's an R. R here. Wait, did we get a U? Yeah, we did. The very first thing, and I missed all these. Okay. Another U here. And did we get an O? I don't think we did, no. Okay. What am I looking for? T and R. T and R. Here's another R here. Another R there. We did say C too, so we got all of reduce. So we got reduce and mile. And did we get an O? No, we did not. Okay, looking for T and R. T and R. So here is that. T and R right next to each other. Here's another T. R here. Here's an I that I missed. R, T, T. Okay, T and R. Here's an R here. T and R here. Another T. Here's an R. Man, we could have really used an O. T and R here. Here's an R. T. Okay. So, hopefully I did this right, but it doesn't look like we got anything up here. No letters there. So it looks like it's only game 3, which we got reduce and mile. Okay. So 2 words gets you $10. So mile and reduce. Okay, now let's see if we can multiply it. Scratch 2 multiplier symbols, reveal 2 matching multiplier symbols, multiply the total prize, and 1, 2, and 3 by that number. Okay. Okay, those do not match, so I'm guessing that this is a $10 winner, right? That doesn't even scratch. Okay, pretty sure it's a $10 winner. Hopefully I'm right. I'll check them. nothing on that one. Wow. Those cash words took a really long time, and that is crazy. So we're gonna fly through these $1 million loterias and see what we can get. Okay, so nothing on that one. Looks like we got 10 on a CashWord, 10 on Ruby 7, and another 10 on Break the Bank, so 10, 20, 30. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll get another video out to you tomorrow. Dr. Scratch out!